Hello and welcome back. I'm Naomi Mc Laughlan. Nice to see you today. And my theme for today, or the topic I want to address today, is called followers equal sales, with a question mark and an exclamation mark. And I wonder what you're gonna think about this topic. In my opinion, followers equal sales can't just be, that's not a given, right? So I've had clients in the past who bought their followers, so they've actually invested some dollars, pounds, or whatever currency they use, and gotten themselves 10,000 followers. However, obviously, those followers weren't real. So followers in their case didn't equal to any sales, but rather to lost dollars in this case, right? So if you fall into the trap of getting direct messages or emails claiming that it's only a couple of pounds, dollars, or whatever currency you use, and you gain so and so many followers, I hope you haven't fallen into this trap, because it's a complete waste of money, because obviously those ghost followers, those ghost accounts are never ever gonna buy your products or services. And I've seen this several times now over the past, I would say 4, 5, 6 weeks, where actually clients and also potential clients who then decided this is not for them, because I was too straightforward, I guess. But you need to be straightforward, right? Followers do not equal sales, because those followers are not real. And even if those accounts are real accounts, hi one of you, please let me know who you are, say hi. Yeah, so anyhow, those fake followers obviously are not interested. Those accounts are not interested in your products and services. They are not following you because you are so awesome, you share high quality content. No, they're following you in most cases because they're part of an agency set up to create fake accounts and then to follow accounts to make it look big. I mean, there's no need of having 10,000 people on your Instagram, but nobody's really actually interested in it. Oh, thanks ever so much for the like. I love the hearts. Keep them coming, right? So if you agree, let me know, leave a comment below so I can actually have somewhat of an interaction with you. Right, so like I said, I've seen this so many times, and it appears it's becoming more and more people seem to sign up for fake followers, and then they're wondering why they're not getting anywhere. And if you're not straightforward with this process in understanding and really appreciating, there's nobody behind those accounts. So even if you then have 10,000, 50,000, or 100,000 followers, it might sound cool because you can say, hey, I have made 50 posts and I gained 100,000 followers. That's pointless. It's straightforward pointless, because those people are not gonna turn into sales, and you are not in business to be cool or to be able to brag with your 10,000 followers. Plus, if that's all, then that's not a business, that's a hobby you want to brag with, and it's kind of pointless, because obviously I am in business, you are in business, everybody's in business to make sales and to have return on your investment. And if the only return on this type of investment is that you can say, hey, I got 10,000 or 100,000 followers, then there is no real return, because it obviously is a business and it needs to kind of connect to what you're doing. So even if you are considering it as a strategy of brand awareness, those, like I said before, those accounts are empty. Those are ghost accounts, meaning even if those are aware, it doesn't really count. It doesn't count whatsoever, right? So here's my strategy to what to do instead. Like a couple of days ago, I'm not sure whether you've seen it, but if you've seen it, awesome. If you haven't, I'm going to tell you, I finally reached over 5,000 people on Instagram, and they're all organic, they're all real accounts, and they've all followed me just because they like what I share. Hey Eddie, nice to see you on my live stream. Yeah, so they've actually followed me on on Instagram just because they like what I share. And what I share basically is all based around business, multimedia marketing and PR strategies for business owners and for solopreneurs or entrepreneurs who run a one-man show, right? And the reason I'm assuming, and I mean, obviously I haven't asked them why they're following me, maybe I should do so, is because they like the content I put out. And if you go to my Instagram account, you will notice that everything is in line, meaning I'm consistently sharing on a daily basis, and I'm consistently sharing within my niche, so within the business and multimedia marketing PR niche, meaning I'm not confusing anybody who's following me. Hi Peter, nice to see you on the live stream. But rather I'm sharing everything that's niche based on the people I want to reach. And on the other side, if you flip the coin, you will notice that those people who are following me, if you do go to their accounts, those are again exactly my ideal clients, those people I try to reach. So if you oppose this to the story I told you earlier about the clients and potential clients I had spoken to over the past weeks and months, I mean, like I said, it seems to be becoming more that people find themselves getting more and more direct messages and then fall into the trap of buying fake followers and fake shares, fake likes, right? And yet, although they do have so many fake followers, because they paid for it, it doesn't return into a sale. And I mean, that's what we are all in business for. We are in business to make a sale, to make a profit. And if you want to do that, you really have to appreciate that only quality content, that it's niche based on what you're interested in. I mean, obviously not personally necessarily, but what your business is about. So your products, your services, how people can use them, why they should use them, what helps them if they purchase your products or services, and so forth. So if you're not basing the content you share on exactly what you're selling, then obviously you might find that you do get followers who might be real, who might be organic followers, but they're not following you because of your business or because of your brand, because of your products and services. They might be following you for other reasons. So to give you an example, I had one client, for example, and she used to post loads of pictures of her general life, like her kids, her dogs, her holidays and everything, but very on an inconsistent basis, she shared what she actually sells, her products. So of course, people who then liked her posts didn't like it because, or didn't press like because they liked her products, because she wasn't really sharing those or any information about those. They were liking it because they liked the image, or they liked the story, the post, or the statement she made. And yet, because she did this type of strategy, or really no strategy in place, I have to say, she couldn't see any sales. So in her case, she believed that social media marketing doesn't work, and she found it kind of like a time-wasting activity of sharing stuff. And when we really looked and really considered what she had shared over the past 30 days, she realized she basically shared everything but anything about her product and her business. So obviously, how do you want to expect people to get to know your business, yourself, and your brand if you're not sharing anything based on your brand, right? So that's another key factor. And I have to say double key, because that's the key, right? If you want people on your social media channels to follow you, there must be a reason behind it. And if the only reason is for you to be able to say, hey, I have 10,000 plus followers, then that's kind of pointless in consideration to your business, but maybe not pointless for your ego or whatever, right? But that doesn't help your business. So if you want to grow your business using social media and using followers, then you have to be super duper consistent. So basically post every day. If you can, post several times a day. Use video, but if you don't want to speak on camera, that's fine as well. Then use visuals instead. So take pictures of your products, show them in different scenarios. So obviously almost every product can be used for different things, right? So let's assume you run a product-based business, and let's say it's a cream, right, or beauty products. Then show your beauty products in different scenarios. So is it just for one type of client, or Are you actually addressing several segments within your market, right? So is it, I mean, and that obviously also depends on how many products you have. So you don't always just have to, well, how can I say it? If the only content you share is buy my product, then that's not good enough. And if the content you're sharing is about just one of your products, then again, that's not good enough if you have a whole product line, right? So you really have to make it consistent. So it's your brand story. It's not just one of your products, it's several products. It's not just once a week or once a month posting about your product and the rest is about something else. No, it's consistently posting about whatever you sell, whether it's a product or a service. So let's assume you're a hairdresser. Again, I'm sure you have several haircuts you're really good at. So posting just once a month about, I don't know, hair extensions or how you've cut a bob of one of your lady customers, that's great, but that's not enough. It needs to be consistent on a daily basis, and it needs to show the broad aspect. So meaning you have to speak to your customers if you have several segments, so that practically the person viewing your content can identify with the product or the service you sell. So if, for example, everything you share is about hair extensions, my hair's long, so there's kind of no, I wouldn't identify with your salon, or even considering going there, trying out your services, no matter how good they are, if everything you share is about extensions. Obviously, if that's the only thing you offer, awesome. Share anything you can about extensions, how to use them, how to take care of them, how to get them to look perfect on a daily basis, etc., etc. However, if you also cut hair or do hairstylings for weddings or whatever it might be, then be as broad as possible. And I don't mean broad going outside of your niche, but staying focused on whatever you sell, your product line or your service line, and then broadcasting it in different versions, right? So for example, it might even be a post on how to make your extensions last longer, right? So you're actually telling your customer that although you do want a sale, right? I mean, obviously you want them to repeatedly come back, but you also care that they don't waste anything. They don't waste the extensions or they don't waste their money. So what's the aftercare? What's the after sales service, so to speak? What else can you offer? Is there a specific shampoo they should use, or are those kind of extra, I would say, extra bonuses you can give them within your post? So it doesn't necessarily just have to be, this is what I sell and here, this is the benefit you get, because that's maybe just too narrow, and then obviously you might find that it becomes difficult to find topics to actually post about, right? So showcase what you have in order to get more really targeted followers, and then it will equal into sales. Right, so that's it from me for today. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, then I'm going to come back to this video and I'm gonna post it anyways, and then I'm gonna come back to it and answer any questions you have. You know, or even if you don't know, I'm here for you. So if you have any questions, direct mail me, email me, or head over to my website. I will leave the link below. If you do need any help with your business or your multimedia marketing strategy or PR strategy, I'm here for you. So let me know what's going on. And if you want me to speak about a specific topic, if you just want to hear my take on it, then once again, like I said, contact me and I'm happy to do that for you. Have an amazing rest of the day. I'm Naomi Mc Laughlan, wherever you are in the world. Let's build your business, the one you desire and deserve. Goodbye for now. Bye.